popularity of volleyball has been increased rapidly over the last few years, leading up to the most recent Olympics. The sport has infused new excitement to sports fans and has acquired more followers than in recent past. From club volleyball to beach volleyball and even two-person volleyball, the sport has seen the changes and growth over the years and has become increasingly and amazingly popular amongst the younger generation. Of course, a lot of people may not understand the player movement, coaches movement, hand gestures done by the officials, and I'm here to tell you what these gestures mean, especially the ones by the official, who, by the way, is that guy that's standing on the stand on the side of the net. You may not know that, but yeah, he's a game official. Now, the first mechanic to discuss is the official start of the game. This is done by bringing both raised arms from the side in a sweeping motion and bringing to a stop in front of the net, like so. So he'll stand there like this, arms out, and he'll bring him in. He'll blow his whistle, and he'll bring him in like this. So he's sweeping it across, just like that. Okay? That is the official signal for the start of the game, of any volleyball game. Now, the next mechanic to note is the next mechanic is first serve. This is done by extending the arm towards the team that is serving. And once the arm is extended, you blow your whistle and then move arm in a beckoning motion. Like so. He's getting ready. He's got his arm raised and getting ready to back everybody in the beckoning motion. So he's basically what he's doing is telling the team who has the ball to serve, which is the serving team. Did you know that? Bet you didn't. So the next mechanic to know is point or ball in bounds. Now this is done by extending the arm with an open palm down towards the floor. This motion lets the team know that there was a point awarded to the opposing team and the ball was in bounds. And that is done in this motion. Just like that. See how the official is extending his arm down, palm open? That's letting the team know that the ball was inbound and the point was awarded. Good stuff. Another good signal to remember is out of bounds. Now this official signal will then indicate this by raising the arms with the forearms in front of the chest. The hands have to be open and the palms towards your face. Okay? And it will look like this. Just like that. See how the guy's arms are raised above? Front of his forearms is raised. You can see his forearms and his hands. Yep, that's how you do the out of bounds signal. Now, the most important signal that all volleyball players and coaches look for and argue the majority of these calls is the illegal hit signal, because, of course, all coaches believe that the volleyball players don't do illegal hits. Now, this mechanic is done by slowly lifting the hand, palm up on the side which the violation occurred. And this is the signal for that. You see how she has her hand? See the arrow pointing up? She's slowly lifting her hand up to indicate that there was a violation, which basically was an illegal hit. Now, most teams and players and coaches will argue this call because, of course, nobody in volleyball has illegal hits. But this is the illegal hit signal. You follow me real close on these? Yeah, I know. Kind of difficult to understand, especially with all the hand movement and gestures. So, another signal that coaches do really like to argue about besides the illegal hit signal, and they are always defending the player on this because, of course, there is no violations in volleyball. And this signal is called illegal contact. Now, what this means is, this is a signal that just is basically saying that the player hit the ball twice, and they do it very slyly with their hands. But you have to be a very good official and watch what they're doing. Now, this signal is done by lifting the hand and arm on the side of the violating team, showing two fingers, and this is done just like this. Yes, I know it looks like the peace sign, but that is the illegal hit. Or I should say, by the book, the illegal contact signal for um, players who hit the ball twice. So we'll just go around and say peace. All right? Peace. Now, here is the coach's favorite signal, which is the timeout. Now, this is signal or mechanic is done by raising the arm on the side on the side of the team that called the timeout, head height, and then bringing your other arm up to form a T. Okay, and it's done in this mechanic. This is the mechanic for a timeout. Coaches like to use this a lot when they'd like to interrupt a rally. Okay, so for example, if another team has a lot of points going on and they're scoring, they got a good rally going on, coaches will call a timeout in a minute just to break up that rally. Good, it's a good strategy that they use. And of course, finally, the mechanic that all officials, game officials, like is the game over signal. Now this is done by crossing the arms against the chest in this fashion. Just like that. That is the official game over signal, and most officials, I ain't gonna say most, but all the officials really love that signal. Now these are just some of the signals that are used by officials during a volleyball game. There are many other signals that we can discuss, but it would take too long to go over the mechanics and techniques and everything like that. But these are the most recognizable signals. So the next time you decide to watch a game on TV or go to your local high school community center, you'll know what these signals are, and you'll talk and tell people around you what these signals mean. And that'll make you a volleyball expert.